Let's start building our first application. This app will be a tip calculator where the user will be able to enter the bill amount and rate the service by tapping the icon available on the screen to calculate the final bill amount. The first step is open Android Studio and select Start a new Android Studio project. Now we need to set the application name. In your case, it will be Tip Calculator. Then we need to set the company domain. The company domain name is used to identify your app. First, you will need two different companies create Android apps with the same name. You can see which is which because the company domain names will be different. In my case, I'm using Galileo University domain, but you can use your own. Now we can click Next. In the next screen, we need to select the Android platform. By default, Android Studio selects phone and tablet. Our application is just for tablets and phones, so we don't need to worry about the platforms. Another important configuration is a minimum SDK. The recommended SDK is the API 15. If you use this, your application will run in 97.4% of the services of the devices that are active on the Google Play Store. After we select the platform and the minimum SDK, we can click Next. Now on this screen, Android provides different activity templates. Here we just need to select Empty Activity and click Next. We can also customize the activity name, but we will use the default, so we can click Finish. Android Studio will build all your basic project information such as the main activity class, the main layout, the default icon, the Gradle parse, the manifest, and so forth. Now we have the basic setup for the application, so we can go ahead and run the app just to see if everything is working as expected. To run the app, we need to click this icon. Now, we need to select the devices or the emulators, so I have one Nexus file. I'll use that and click OK. I'm using the default Android emulator, but you can use another emulator such as a Genymotion. Okay, well, that is the Genymotion M. Android Studio now is loading your app in the emulator. Hey, look, the app is working. Now in the next video, we will identify the views we need to use to build the app.